Hi guys, welcome to Marnie's TV Zealots. My name is Denise and my partner in crime is Mary. We are here again with another What's the Truth. HBO has just released news regarding a new show that's coming out called Confederate. So, Mary, why don't you say hi?
Hi. Look, y'all. I read this article this afternoon and I've got some feelings. The showrunners of Game of Thrones had this amazing idea that what if the South won the Civil War and we're now in the present time and there's still slavery. Let's make a show about that. And what would America look like? And I'm like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. First of all, you run a show where you don't think it makes sense to cast Black people on a fantasy show where there are dragons and White Walkers and things. So you're gonna say, you know what?
No. They cast Black people, but they were all unsullied slaves. I mean, this sounds right up their alley. Go ahead, continue.
That's what I'm saying. So they're like, you know what? We're gonna have diversity hires and just cast them all as slaves. I think that's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be a great show that all the Trumpsters will enjoy. Maybe they keep mentioning two people that they say are very heavily involved in this show who happen to be Black. So they keep saying their names. That's Nicole Tramble Spellman and Malcolm Spellman. Nichelle was a writer for Justified and Malcolm was a writer for Empire. David Benioff and W.B. Weiss, they are the showrunners for Game of Thrones. They will also be the showrunners for this show. They're saying that they're not going to start anything until after Game of Thrones is over. There's one more season after this one. And so I'm kind of like, maybe it'll go away. Maybe there'll be enough angry people where it won't happen.
So I feel some kind of way about them trotting out the two Black people involved and how they keep saying that, their names, because they want us to what? Hate them? Because they're what? Uncle Toms? Like, I mean, I don't get it. They're like, no, it's not racist because look, these two Black people are involved heavily.
Right.
Okay.
So I have 3 takeaways from this. Number 1, you wanted a modern take on American slavery. HBO, why don't you just pick up Underground? Just pick up Underground. Don't deal with this mess.
But I mean, wasn't the prison show Eyes on HBO?
Oh, yeah.
That was a modern take on slavery.
Come on now. Say it. Number 2, if this show comes to fruition, I demand that America be the absolute worst at everything. You can't have any traffic lights or potato chips. Like, Black people invented these things. If you're going to have an America where Black people do not advance, America needs to suck really bad. That's all.
Let's just be realistic. The Black people the slaves are still going to be making the stuff, but then it'll just be pawned off as their slave masters' work.
Ooh, no jazz. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's what happened. Like,
ooh, they'll just be big band music. There won't be any jazz. Not even big band, marching band. Be kind to your web.
Come on now. You know they're going to have them just trot them out so they can play the banjo. Stop playing.
But it won't be any good because they're not free. Why would they? What? Anyway. And number 3, this is where I have the most feelings. I'm going to say this. Game of Thrones was the first show that these two guys have ever done. and HBO is just gonna let them do this. Like you don't even know like that they might be a one trick pony, you know? I really hate how they keep giving like white dudes like chance after chance. You know, like if this show doesn't do well, they could just keep doing other bad shows. Like if this is a bad show. You know, fingers crossed maybe it won't suck so bad. But I feel like HBO probably could have went in a better direction. But just because Game of Thrones is so big and so popular, they're just gonna let these guys run. Ah, I don't know.
You know what? I kind of question the mind of the person who's sitting around just wondering, oh man, I wonder what would happen if slavery was still going on. You know, I would really like to know how those blacks would react. Like, I mean, would they try to work together? Like, you couldn't think up any other stories.
There's plenty of other stories that lots of stories out there, like original stories that I've heard being pitched just like on Twitter. Man, they could have done the Rihanna Lupita show. That would have been great. You know, instead there's going to be like,
Oh,
oh, but they'll be abolitionists, they'll be freedom fighters. But you know, they said there will be the huge slaveholding conglomerate. There will be slave hunters. You know, like I said, underground. Like, yeah,
and I mean, I'm still in my feels about Underground because it was an excellent show and
yeah.
it wasn't bothering nobody, Jesus. Like, okay. Well,
Feelings.
obviously, I'm going to have some more feelings as things progress and we find out more about the show. I don't know if I would watch it. Maybe I would just read a review about it.
Yeah, I would be really petty and just like watch the bad news run in and just sip my tea and just be really excited about the bad news. But I won't watch it. Sorry.
Okay, guys. Well, I mean, hey, if you have any more questions, comment below.
Yeah.
If you like our video, thumbs up, subscribe, all of that jazz. Mary, where can they find you on social media?
I am at Simply the Worst. I'll be talking about this for the next few days, just being petty. So join me.
And you can find me at Forever Sam Sadie's. Tweet at us. We're fun. Bye. And thanks for watching. Bye.